Algebra 1, Unit 1, Expressions, Equations and Functions. Today we are going to learn the fourth lesson, Equations and Inequalities. After completing this lesson, you will be able to translate verbal sentences into equations or inequalities. In the last lesson, we learned how to translate verbal sentences into algebraic expressions. An open sentence is a mathematical statement that contains two expressions and a symbol that compares them. In other words, we compare two expressions using different math symbols. An equation is an open sentence that contains the symbol equality. For example, if you compare two algebraic expressions, 2x plus 3 and x minus 7, if they are equal, we use the symbol equality. We call this an equation. When we compare two algebraic expressions, if they are not equal, then we call it an inequality. An inequality is an open sentence that contains one of the symbols less than or equal, greater than or equal. 4y minus 22 and 13 plus y, they are not equal. In this example, 4y minus 22 is less than or equal 13 plus y. This is an inequality. When you substitute a number for the variable in an open sentence, the resulting statement is either true or false. If the statement is true, the number is a solution of the equation or solution of the inequality. In the last lesson, we learned how to translate verbal statements into algebraic expressions. For that, we use this table. We can translate the particular word into a math symbol using this chart. Similarly, in this lesson, we're going to use these symbols and the associated words. Equality, the same as less than, fewer than, less than or equal, at most or no more than, greater than or equal is at least or no less than. Let us see some examples. We will write an equation or inequality. Translate these verbal sentences into equation or inequality. 8 times the quantity of 11 plus the number x is 112. Here, 8 times the quantity of 11 plus x. 11 plus x times 8 is equal to 112. The product of 7 and the number y is no more than 31. Product of 7 and y is 7y. Is no more than 31 means it can be maximum 31 or less, which means 7y is less than or equal 31. A number z is more than 8 and at most 15. In other words, a number z is in between 8 and 15. But it says number z is at most 15 means the maximum value of z can be 15, but not more than 15. So we use less than symbol. Some more examples. The product of 9 and the number x is at most 43. We just learned in the previous example, at most means it can be maximum 43. Product of 9 and x is 9x is less than or equal to 43. The sum of a number 7 and y, sum of a number 7 and y is 7 plus y, is greater than 10 and less than 23, which means 7 plus y is in between 10 and 23. The product of 8 and the number p is greater than 2 and no more than 17. No more than 17 means it can be maximum 17 or less. Therefore, 8p is in between 2 and 17, but it should be maximum 17 or less. Some more examples. Let us see an application. You're buying a new printer and a new scanner for your computer, and you cannot spend over $150, which means you can spend maximum $150 for a scanner and a printer. You can spend maximum $150 for both printer and scanner, which means 80 plus X is less than or equal to 150. If you buy a scanner that costs 75, will you remain with a new budget? You substitute 75 for X, which gives 155 is less than 150. Therefore, you will not remain with a new budget. Check whether the given number is a solution of the equation or inequality. 9 plus 4y equals 17. It's given 1 is a solution. Let us see whether 1 is solution or not. In order to do this, simply substitute 1 for y. 9 plus 4 is 13 equals to 17, which is wrong. Therefore, y is 1 is not a solution of the given equation. Let us see one more example. Check whether the given number is a solution of this inequality. 15 minus 4y is greater than 6. Let us see whether 2 is a solution of this inequality. Simply substitute 2 for y. Then 15 minus 4 times 2 is 8, which is 7, is greater than 6, which is correct statement. Therefore, y is the solution. Congratulations! Now you have learned how to translate verbal sentences into equations or inequalities.